Hey folks, Mike from LI Flies Mike here, and today we'll be tying a classic New England fly that's quite flashy and you should know for this upcoming fishing season. As always, the full list of materials will be in the description down below. So we're going to get started by taking some Supreme hair here. You can use other synthetic materials with a similar texture. We're essentially going to be tying this in around the hook point here, and we're going to be creating a spine for the fly. This is going to stop the softer Steve Farrar fiber and the angel hair from fouling on us. Traditionally, the fly's creator, David Skok, would use Softex. Over the years, I found out that stuff is not necessarily the best stuff to be breathing in, so I'm using some Flex Resin here. And the Flex Resin will essentially give us a very similar result, where we're creating a flexible but stiff spine with this synthetic material that'll give us a backbone for the rest of the fly. So now we're going to be taking some Steve Farrar fiber here. You could tie this fly completely with angel hair or completely with Steve Farrar fiber. I'm going to be using a blend here. I'm going for a little bit of a larger size mushmouth for striped bass, potentially even small tuna and things like that. So I'm going to start V-tying on some Steve Farrar fiber here. And I'm getting this to the length that I like. We're going to fold it backwards for our V-tie. So make sure that you tie it in at the length that you like. And I try to taper it in a way so I have to do minimal trimming. So again, V-tying here, we're just going to be folding back our material. To V-tie, you just tie it on the middle and offset it, flip it over, do the same, and then fold it back, tying that material in the opposite side that it was originally tied in. And this allows us to get a V shape and build up the body of the fly. If you need to, you can always adjust the body as well, make sure that it's top, even bottom. And then I'm just going to brush this out here to kind of clean it up a little bit and give me a better idea of what I'm working with. Now again, we're going to move forward and tie one more V-tie here. So again, we're just going to fold our material back for our V-tie, being sure to try and keep our ties even top and bottom before we fold back and tie. We want that taper to be nice and neat. So now taking some angel hair or Winin flash, I'm going to do the same thing, essentially V-tie this in here. I'm tying some silver for the belly. You could use pearl. Again, you can use whatever colors you like. You can keep it one color. You can get wild with it, do a tutti frutti sort of color combination. I'm just keeping it pretty simple here. We're doing some silver for the belly and then some color for the top. We're going to be going with some fluorescent yellow here. And I like to just pull this angel hair off. You can even break it with your hands and taper it. You can cut it, but just be sure to pull those ends so that it's not a stubby end to the flash. I'm going to add a little bit more here just to try and ensure that I have an even amount top and bottom. Traditionally, I usually tied these with angel hair. This was pre-Steve Farrar fiber. You could use slinky fiber and stuff like that. Now taking the angel hair here, we're going to be V-tying this back just like we did with the Steve Farrar fiber. Again, adjusting it to the length you like and just folding it back in that V-shaped tie. Again, brushing this out here, trying to clean it up, get a better picture of what I'm working with. Real quick, I wanted to shout out our new YouTube members and my Twitch subs. Thank you so much. The support means a lot. It helps me create videos like this on the regular. And shout out to all of you watching this video right now. Just watching and leaving a like or comment really helps with the analytics for the channel. So now taking our adhesive stick-on eyes here, I like to go with a little bit of super glue first just to ensure that it's going to be sticking to the fly as we're putting our UV resin head on here. You'll see here, making sure that the eyes are even top and bottom. I'm going to start taking some medium solar res UV resin here. And I'm just going to start building up the head of the fly, kind of going with a traditional deceiver head. You don't want too much resin at the start because it could possibly run on you or not cure evenly. So it's best to slowly work up and build your way up with UV resin. You can see here I'm making sure to spread that resin evenly behind the eyes and on top and bottom, ensuring that the fly is going to be durable. Now curing the fly with the light, being sure to slowly rotate it and evenly hit all of the sides, the top and bottom with this UV light. Now I'm going to add some more medium resin here, just to kind of build that head up a little bit more. Slowly adding a little bit and just spreading it around, evenly covering that resin that we put on before. And if I need to, I can focus more resin on the bottom or on the top or on the sides to get more of a 3D eye appearance. And then we'll go ahead and cure this with the light again. Again, being sure to move that vise around so we don't hit that head with too much light at once. So now we'll go ahead and brush this off here. I'm kind of looking to see the overall appearance and taper of the fly. And it's looking pretty good. It is a little bulky on the sides. I probably could have gone with a little bit less on that second V-tie of the Steve4R fiber, but it's easy enough to just take your scissors here and ever so gently with the scissors angled outwards so you don't cut too much. We're going to just taper this fly down a little bit to the size that I'm looking for. Now, if this was all Steve4R fiber, this would be not really that big of an issue, but because I have that angel hair on there, I'm not trying to cut too much of that angel hair. So I'm just taking a little bit off the sides and the top here just to achieve the profile that I'm looking for. And there we go. A nice big mushmouth here that I can go throw in the summertime offshore for some striped bass. Maybe even the odd small bluefin or yellowfin tuna if we ever get the opportunity, which there's been a lot out here recently. Well, that's the Mushmouth by David Skok, one of my favorite fly tyers from the New England area, especially growing up. He was very prevalent in striped bass flies and fly tying in my youth. So shout out to David Skok. Definitely recommend checking him out. He's an amazing fly tyer. My name is Mike here from LI Flies Mike. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you did. We have new fly tying videos coming out every week, as well as live fly tying here on YouTube every Friday. Till next time, we'll see you on the next video. Tight lines.